Stakeholders in Somalia's security sector have concluded a meeting in Mogadishu on the threat posed by improvised explosive devices. The two-day counter-IED seminar supported by the African Union Mission in Somalia, the United Nations Mine Action Service and the British Army highlighted the need to build the capacity of the Somali security forces to combat the use of IEDs.
IEDs remain a weapon of choice for terrorists to target AMISOM convoys, Somali security forces and civilians traveling along the main supply routes. As a result, this hampers movement of people, goods and the delivery of humanitarian aid to communities in need. Participants during the seminar discussed the issues relating to pre-deployment and in-mission training of AMISOM troops and their counterparts, Somali security forces, dismantling the IED network within Somalia, and disposal of explosives, among others. They highlighted the importance of improving the capacity of the Somali security forces to take over from AMISOM in mitigating the IED threat, which will in turn facilitate the handover of security responsibilities by AMISOM in line with the Somalia Transition Plan. Lieutenant Colonel Bob Slay, the acting commander of the British forces in Somalia, noted that the IED environment in Somalia is complex.
The IED is still a dominant asset for Al-Shabaab, and AMISOM must continue to improve in order to counter the use of this weapon. We all need to persevere and assist with the development of their capability, so that when the Somali security forces take the lead, they will have a counter-IED capability.
The Deputy Force Commander for AMISOM in charge of support and logistics, Major General George Owino, noted that mitigating the threat posed by IEDs required continuous training of Somali security forces and AMISOM personnel.
The best weapon against an IED is a well-trained soldier who practices correct drills, maintains conscious situation awareness of his environment, not only during movement, but all through. Continuous training in this regard, based on lessons learned and understanding our faults, is therefore key. I would like to thank ANMAS for playing a big role in this regard and for their pre-deployment training programs.
The Deputy Head of AMISOM, Simon Mulongo, noted that countering IEDs is key to AMISOM's war against terrorism and emphasized that AMISOM will implement a raft of measures to curtail importation of explosive materials that are used as ingredients in making of IEDs.
To expect you to continue exploiting the very information that you've been given to your advantage, and I'm happy to know that we have reduced on the carnage resulting from IEDs in terms of numbers of deaths. And this is simply because of the training we're giving to you, but also on the other hand, the zealous nature with which you are using these tools to be able to safeguard yourselves.
Currently, UNMAS trains explosive ordnance disposal teams during the mandatory pre-deployment training for African Union troops before they are deployed to Somalia. The EOD trainings are done in Kenya, Uganda, and will be rolled out to other AMISOM troops contributing countries including Burundi, Djibouti and Ethiopia. Since September 2016, AMISOM has hosted seminars to take stock of the threat posed by IEDs, seek solutions to the threats and mobilize resources to counter the use of IEDs in Somalia. Eunice Deco, CBA News.